want to teach you something and it's not how to wiggle your thighs today. Do you ever find yourself looking in the mirror, looking a little cute, feeling a little good about yourself, and then you think, get a grip? Don't get a grip, you're hot. Ladies, did you know that man that you've been begging for crumbs can be very easily replaced with one who can't wait to give you a feast? Like a whole big feast. Sit on your bottom in a V position, roll forward in the hips, pushing it out as much as you can. Then you're gonna flex this muscle up here, your gluteus medius. It's up in the top corner of your cheek. Leave the rest of your cheek relaxed. If you feel like you're being watched, there's no need for a prison guard because you will surveil yourself. Amazing facts while jiggling. The Panopticon is a prison design that can explain a lot about our mindless obedience in an era in which we feel that we are being constantly watched. Panopticon literally means see all, and it was a prison design in which the prisoners' cells are around a circle with a watchtower in the center. The guard can see out, but the prisoners cannot see in. Of course, the prison guard cannot watch everyone at all times, but the mere presence of that central tower gives the prisoners the sense that they could be being watched at any time, thus turning them into self-surveilling subjects. In this way, the prisoner becomes his own jailer. In this way, authority is moved from the external to the internal. You hear the floor shaking, yeah? This is the first skill I ever taught that went viral. It's called the crybaby. Let me show you how to do it. Good news, it's easy. You're gonna start on your belly. You're gonna bring that knee up high to the side. You're gonna lift the pelvis off the ground. You're gonna drop it. You're gonna lift and drop. You're gonna lift and drop and lift and drop and lift and drop your life away. Problem, you don't believe in yourself. Solution. Chant empty platitudes about being worthy while you lay around and do nothing with your life? No! Solution. Do real things that you can be proud of so the evidence shows that you can do real things that you can be proud of. Today's lesson, ladies, is relax your vagina. I want you to try to do a split. There's tension. That tension is going all throughout your body, especially your vagina. We're gonna think about that vagina releasing. Oh my God, there it goes. Ladies, this is a lesson not only in the splits, but also in life. We're often going through our lives with a source of tension inside. When you relax deep inside, and just relax your vagina, your spiritual vagina, you're able to let life flow through you, and you can reach new levels of flexibility and change you never before thought possible, and watch yourself stretch and grow into dimensions previously thought unreachable by you. Boy, I tell you, you can throw a hot dog down this bitch. Two things. It's in the knees, and you gotta keep those cheeks loose. Observe as I use my knees to bounce. Observe as I leave the thigh meat loose. Observe. A fool of myself. I think this looks very cool.
I always had these hips. Always had these hips. Always had a little bit of ass, you know. But once I hit 25, bitch, that shit said whoa, 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 whoa.
Now that I've got your attention, let me tell you about a time that I failed. And I mean failed, like my life was over. It took me 13 years, but I got 3 degrees, ending with a PhD in English. Still listening? Man, I was running from a sordid past, and it was really important to me that I make something of myself, have a legitimate career, show how smart I was, and now I was a doctor. It was time to be an English professor. Sadly, during my first year on the job, it became obvious what I had long suspected. I hated this shit. I did not find teaching English rewarding. I wanted to be the one making the art, not teaching it. My heart was not in this job. Know what else wasn't in this job? Opportunities. I could not get a fair or permanent gig teaching English to save my life. So girl, remember that sordid past I mentioned earlier? Yeah, I went back to stripping as a PhD in my 30s. I started writing about it on the internet. I started posting my dance videos on the internet. The writing and the dance going viral. Women from all over the world wanted to learn from me. Bro, I started touring the world, preaching and teaching dance. I host magnificent retreats all over the world. I no longer had to work at the club for money. Me sharing my passion was making me more money than anything I'd ever done. Bro, I am living a rock star life. And it never would have happened if I would have succeeded as an English professor. Thank God for that failure. Start in a V position. Roll forward in the hips. Flex up here. And then rent a big mansion in the jungle. No offense, but why be a bitch on the internet?
Yeah,
Don't you
I'm vaccinated. Against sobriety. Against sobriety.
Ding dong. You'd have to get laid first. Sometimes when we grow and we get to a certain level, of consciousness, of behavior, sometimes we start looking cross-eyed at these other motherfuckers in our lives. Like, damn, you ain't changed shit. And here I am putting in all this work and you still on some dumb shit. Here's the secret. Just because you grow and change, that don't mean nothing about anybody else. Your growth is your own. It is yours to own. It is yours to celebrate. It is yours to keep at it. It is not something to expect from other people. Your growth is something that you do for yourself. It is not a payment for other people's better behavior. My whole body is innocent. This is innocent. This is innocent. All of this is innocent. I can use this body in all different ways. It's strong, it can be entertaining, but no matter what I do with this body, there ain't a single thing vulgar, it's not a single thing profane about this incredible blessing, no matter how it makes you feel.